Hello, my sweet Virgos. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. We're going to call on St. Michael. St. Michael, please transmute all negative energy to positive. Centered myself or the viewer, we're going to call on the Holy Spirit, angels, saints, spirit guides, and ancestors, and ask for a message for your greater good. We pray for truth and only truth for the sign of Virgo. Overall energy. Your spiritual strength is guiding you straight toward fulfillment of wishes, and we have 9-9, Virgo. A lot of you are September babies, September Virgos, which could also be confirmation for you. But 9s are all about completion of a cycle, closing it out. You've gained so much spiritual strength, and now you're entering a timeline of blessings, your fulfillment of wishes. It's because of your healing. Absolutely. I love it. Okay, let's see, Virgo. Now, I did get What's the Tea deck, so I'm going to use it for you guys today to see what's in the energy. Let's just use this really quick and see what we get. Oh, I want to get you an affirmation too for Virgo. For Virgo. Woo! Virgo. Wow. It's like these are all on the fence. Someone wasn't listening to their intuition. This is someone that is repeating karmic cycles. They don't play fair. They don't live according to universal law. They've been breaking spiritual law, trying to block you from evolving, growing, stepping into your Empress energy. But it doesn't matter because you're still moving on. The divine allowed this to happen, this person coming for you, constantly trying to interfere because you were gaining spiritual strength. It was your training. So it's like going to the gym and lifting weights. That's what this person was doing for you by doing all the things that they were trying to interfere. It didn't hurt you. It helped you. That's what they're saying. Let's get you an affirmation, and then we're going to do What's the Tea to see why this person is still in the energy. All right. Daily affirmation for the beautiful Virgos. Divine protection. Your angels and spirit guides are on call to assist you always. The universe has my back. You've been protected. You've been impacted a little by what this person's doing in order to teach you so that you gain spiritual strength. But overall, you've been protected from this person. It says, seeing the beauty, complex patterns align to create great beauty when you see clearly. I visualize the divine plan. Yeah, you see the beauty in all things. So it hasn't interfered with your beautiful mind, Virgo. Hi, Rocco. Rocco let himself in, so I guess he wanted to be present for your readings, Virgo. All right, let's see. For my sweet Virgos, what's going on in the energy? Why is this karmic still coming out? What do we need to know for my sweet Virgos? What do we need to know for my sweet Virgos? What's in the energy? You dodged a bullet. Blocking bad energy, escaping toxic people, haters, and can't touch you. That's right, they can't touch you. God will permit certain things to happen in order to give you the spiritual strength you need to recognize what's your energy and what's not. But you disconnecting from this person was you dodging a big bullet. Yeah, because this person, they operate in ego. Now they have a hurt ego. The ego gets in the way of every relationship because they feel insecure, like they're not worthy of the people they're with. So then they run. They sabotage. They are abusive, demeaning, controlling. This person operates all from ego. You could be traveling. You could have relocated. You could be guided to do so in the future. Or this person wants to travel to you if there is distance between you because they want you back. Didn't know your worth. Now they're desperate. Too little, too late. They can be desperate all day long. But when you mistreat someone, you don't get a second chance to do it again. That trust is broken. Yeah, it's because they're bankrupt. These similar cards came out when I used it for tomorrow's reading in my collective on part 2. It's not about love. It's all about this person's finances. They're going bankrupt. Yeah, and they're haunted. They're haunted with the memories of what they did, flashbacks, trauma, and side effects. Because now they're broke, being forced to remember the action they took against you. How cruel and heartless they were, the things they said, because they were so filled with their ego. They could have been rubbing it in your face. making you feel worthless. Yeah, they put you in a third-party situation with somebody that was jealous of you, that wanted to be you, competing. This is a homewrecker energy that was also a thief. Your past person got conned, and now they're broke. They got conned, and now they're broke. They've been talking mad-ish, gossiping behind your back, spreading lies, and smiling in your face. Pretend to be so nice. Pretend that they care when all they've been doing is talking about you behind your back. You don't care. It says moving on. Thank you, next. You don't care what this person has said about you. You don't value their opinion anyway. There could be an issue with child services, children in danger, family being reported, neglect or abuse suspected. So if this person went to another dynamic where there are children or a blended family, somebody could be calling child services because the children aren't being cared for like they should. This person is a grudge holder. You see, they make bad decisions and then they're angry because it didn't turn out the way they expected, so they hold a grudge on you. They expected you to allow them to cheat, lie, and steal, to give you breadcrumbs, to use and abuse you, and be happy with that. That sounds insane. Sounds insane. Yeah. What did I tell you? They hooked up with possibly a third party that is an impersonator. Wants your life, copies your style, obsessed with being you. This person was surveilling your connection. If there was a third party involved, this person had been plotting and planning for some time. They were watching your connection. You may not have even known this person, but they knew you. They were obsessed with stepping into your life, being you, getting rid of you and becoming you. They can't be you. This person's delusional. Yeah. And now your past person's reflecting on how it's too late for them to apologize. They see that you are in this healer energy. You're letting your light shine. You radiate with truth. Your light triggers darkness, and you are staying unapologetically you. You don't care who's triggered by your light. Yeah, and you being your true authentic self is blocking out them talking ish, gossiping about you, because people can see who you are. They know this person is just jealous that they're played out. The games don't work anymore. They've been fake flexing, acting rich, and you don't care. You're too busy winning. You know, they're with someone that could be bribing them with money, paying their bills, always asking, trying to buy love. They went with a homewrecker that had to lure them in with money. That's how they got them. And apparently, they're broke. So I don't know if they just didn't give them what they promised them or they didn't have it. They were faking it just like this person. It's crazy, but let's just see what comes out. All right. Clarify dodging bullets for my sweet Virgos. Whoops. Clarify dodging bullets. Dodging bullets. Yeah. This person was overindulging, doing things that could have put you in danger, really. It would have trapped you in a very unhealthy dynamic with this person. And that's why they're saying you dodged a bullet. This person operates from ego. And you were given the truth about that. You could see very clearly who this person is and how they operate. Tell me about this travel. Give me one more on travel, please. Wow. This person may be planning on traveling towards you, but they're stuck and stagnant. They could have wanted to, but it doesn't look like they're going to be able to. It could be because of the divine blocking their path. They want you back, didn't know your worth. Now they're desperate, too little, too late. Yeah, it's their regret. They know. They know they messed up for the last time with you. They're bankrupt and haunted by the memories. Yeah, they're haunted by the memories of how they worked with a group of people to come for you. And now they're reflecting. All they had was loving memories of you, but they were a player. So they followed this group of people. They took the advice of this group of people and they came for you. And now they're haunted by the memories. And it was, in part, I feel like, led by this homewrecker energy that's jealous, jealousy vibes, arguments, physical fight, girl fight. Yeah, they regret choosing this person. They know that it is a missed opportunity. It's a karmic, they chose a karmic and now they're broke. And it's devastating for this person to be in this broke energy because they are so focused on money and status. And that was the whole reason they went with the third party. And they have nothing to show for it. Now they're in heartbreak. They have nothing to show for it. They lost it all, including you. You don't care. This says thank you next. You're moving on. You're not holding on to this person. You've already made your decision. By doing this, you're opening yourself up to blessings, financial blessings, new opportunities that lead to victory. Now, let's see what this child service is. Wow. So there's some sort of conflict with the Five of Swords, people wanting to be seen a certain way, will say anything, do anything to win an outcome. But there's a lot of manipulation here, and there could be a lot of conflict, and there could also be a lot of talk about what's going on in this home where there are children. There could be something to do with work, what they were doing to make money. With the Seven of Cups, there's a lot of confusion around this. If they were doing something illegal and the children were in the home or immoral, this could be why people could be reporting this is not a healthy environment for the children. Grudge holder. Yeah. See, they're a grudge holder because their finances are drying up. This is the distorted King of Wands energy that operates from ego and fear, that's very self-absorbed. They went to another connection with a third party for money and they're broke and now they're holding a grudge. They're petty and they're jealous. They attach themselves to an impersonator, someone that wanted your life, copies your style, is obsessed with being you. Impersonator. And now this impersonator is too much. This person is carrying a burden. This person refuses to reflect on the things that they've done, but they do know this impersonator is a burden. This impersonator just creates a lot of drama. With reflecting, they know it's too late to apologize. They regret never posting. Regret never posted. They never expressed any regret. I don't feel like this person has real regret. The only regret they have is that they made the wrong choice and they're broke. Reflecting. Yeah. And now they see you building a legacy, things picking up quickly for you. And that's why they regret connecting with the third party who is a copycat and a wannabe. They're seeing your light shine and you radiate with truth. Your light triggers their darkness and you are unapologetically you. Shine. Shine. Yeah, and you got this jealous homewrecker who is insecure, who likes to gossip, who likes to lie, triggered by your blessings. Because people are changing their perspective of who you are and who this person is. You letting your light shine is blocking the nasty gossip because people can see what you're doing and who you are. Yeah. They know that you were put in this wounded warrior energy. They know about the attacks. They also know that you carry the energy of divine love. You're a very loving individual. Yeah, and you've taken a brand new leap of faith and put death to the past. Yeah, they're aware of the chaos and conflict that the third party and your past person, as well as their toxic friends, have participated in trying to create obstacles for you. They're aware of it. Yeah, they're aware of it. People could be abandoning this couple or the group that they're around, because they've changed their perspective of what's been going on. They see the deception now with the moon, and they know that you've healed, and they know that this couple and others have been obsessively watching you, even though the cycle's closed, that you have peace and harmony in your life. They know that they're just bullying. They're trying to bully you, but you don't care. You're not affected. You're not intimidated, because you know who's got your back, which is God in the spiritual realm. All right, Virgos, I'm going to leave this reading here. I don't know what we're going to call this reading, but I love you so much. You rock. You're amazing. Why do you think all these people are so focused on you? If you weren't so flippin' amazing, they wouldn't be. They would be having their best life, but they're not. Instead, they're focused on you. No sweat off our back. Keep going, Virgo. It's because you're so amazing. So you're doing something right. Keep going. I love you. I am scheduling for the first week of December. If you are interested, please share the videos, like, and subscribe, Virgos, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, Virgo.